acres of beautiful coastal property, home to native wildlife in its natural habitat, a habitat that must be protected. And there is one volunteer group that is dedicated to just that, Friends of the Savannah Coastal Wildlife Refuges.
Well, the Friends Group is a community-based volunteer organization that helps to support the mission of the United States Fish and Wildlife Service, and in particular in our area, in maintaining the 7 national wildlife refuges that are part of our complex. There are about 250 Friends organizations around the country, each of them associated with a refuge or a complex of refuges. And volunteers are very important to the Fish and Wildlife Service. About 20% of all the work that's done on refuges is done by volunteers.
Right now, the Friends Group shares the visitor center they operate out of, and it's really crowded.
Well, currently the building we have is a combination, really. There's the administrative offices for the complex, and then we have the visitor center portion of it, which consists of a small auditorium where we have a video that we show to our guests, and we also have educational activities that go on in there.
Activities like school groups who learn all about wildlife and the surrounding refuges.
This visitor center here was opened in March of 2010, and actually we were kind of ran out of space before we ever got open, and we didn't really get to have a lot of classrooms like we had hoped for at this facility because we had to move our offices over here. So right now we only have a small classroom that you can see that only holds about 30 at best when you have tables and stuff, and so we are getting more and more interest in coming out here to the refuge and learning about wildlife, and thus we need to be able to expand and have an environmental education building that we can do grow and have more programs.
So Rick Shields and his volunteers are hard at work on a project called the Kingfisher Pond Discovery Center. They want to build a freestanding classroom at the Kingfisher Pond Recreation Area, located on the Savannah National Wildlife Refuge, one that will turn this into this.
It would give us the opportunity to have a nice facility there with ready access to a freshwater pond, to trails, and so that the kids could really see the different types of environments that are on the refuge.